Dude, perfect bus ride. Tails went on a bus to go to Animal Crossing Village. Tails the fox nervously stepped onto the bus, scanning the seats for a place to sit. His eyes landed on a cute girl with braces, sitting alone, her bright smile making his heart skip a beat. She had an air of innocence and charm that made her stand out. Tails, being the shy fox he was, hesitated for a moment before deciding to sit next to her. "Hi," he said softly, his voice almost drowned out by the hum of the bus engine. "Hi there," she replied, her voice sweet and welcoming. She shifted slightly, and Tails noticed something unusual. Underneath her shirt, her chest seemed to have an odd shape, almost like pudding cups. Trying to ignore his curiosity, Tails focused on starting a conversation. "I'm Tails. What's your name?" "I'm Lily," she said, her braces glinting as she smiled wider. "It's nice to meet you, Tails." They talked about their favorite shows, games, and hobbies, and Tails found himself getting more comfortable. The conversation flowed easily, and Tails felt a warmth spreading through him, partly from their shared interests and partly from Lily's presence. As the bus hit a bump, Lily shifted again, and Tails couldn't help but glance down. The sight of the pudding cups underneath her shirt intrigued him. Lily noticed his gaze and giggled. "You're wondering about these, aren't you?" she asked playfully, pointing to her chest. Tails blushed, his ears twitching in embarrassment. Yeah. I didn't want to be rude." "It's okay," Lily reassured him. "They're just pudding cups. I thought it would be funny to put them there." Tails laughed, relieved that she didn't mind his curiosity. He found her playful nature endearing. "That's pretty clever." Lily grinned. "You want to feel them? They're really squishy." Tails' heart raced at the unexpected offer. Hesitantly, he reached out with his fox paws and gently fondled the pudding cups through her shirt. They were soft and cool to the touch, just like real pudding. Lily giggled at his reaction. "See? Pretty funny, right?" she said, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "Yeah," Tails agreed, smiling. "You're really something, Lily." Lily leaned in closer, her voice dropping to a whisper. "I've got something else funny, too. Want to see?" Curiosity piqued, Tails nodded. Lily glanced around to make sure no one was watching, then took his paw and guided it down to her lap. Tails felt his cheeks burn as she directed his paw inside her pants. There, between her inner thighs, he felt a small, round candy. "It's a pink candy," she whispered, her eyes twinkling. "Thought it would be funny to put it there." Tails couldn't help but smile at her playful spirit. With gentle curiosity, he used his paw to cutely fiddle with the candy, feeling its smooth surface. Lily giggled again, clearly enjoying his reaction. "You're full of surprises, Lily," Tails said, his voice warm with affection. "So are you, Tails," she replied, her smile wide and bright. They continued to chat and laugh, the bus ride passing by in a blur. By the time they reached their stop, Tails felt like he had made a new friend, someone who understood his sense of humor and appreciated his company. As they stood to leave, Lily gave Tails a warm hug. "Thanks for making the ride fun, Tails." "Thank you, Lily," Tails replied, feeling a sense of happiness he hadn't felt in a while. "You're pretty perfect." Lily's smile widened, her braces glinting in the sunlight. "You too, Tails. Dude, perfect." And with that, they parted ways, each looking forward to their next encounter on the bus. As Tails and Lily got off the bus, he couldn't help but admire how cute Lily's butt looked in her jeans. His heart pounded with a mix of excitement and nervousness. "Lily, can I?" he started, his voice trailing off. Lily turned to him, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. "Can you what, Tails?" "Can I squeeze it?" he asked, his cheeks turning a deep shade of red. Lily giggled, clearly amused by his shyness. "Sure, Tails. Go ahead." With her consent, Tails gently placed his paws on her butt and gave it a light squeeze. The feeling was soft and warm, and it made Tails' heart race even faster. Lily laughed softly, enjoying the playful moment. "You're really cute, Tails," she said, turning to give him a quick peck on the cheek. Emboldened by her affection, Tails squeezed her butt a bit more firmly, his fingers tracing the outline of her jeans. Lily's giggles turned into a warm smile, and she leaned into him, her braces glinting in the sunlight. "Thanks for making today fun," she said, her voice filled with genuine warmth. "Thank you," Lily, Tails replied, his eyes full of admiration. You're amazing. As Tails and Lily walked away from the bus stop, Tails felt the mix of excitement and curiosity bubbling inside him. Unable to resist any longer, he gently slipped his paw into the back of her pants, tracing his fingers along the waistband of her panties. Lily turned her head slightly, her eyes meeting his with a playful sparkle. Feeling adventurous, Tails? She teased, her voice light and inviting. Tails' heart raced, but he found himself smiling. I just can't help it. You're so cute, Lily. As his fingers explored further, he could feel the delicate fabric of her panties. They were soft and smooth, made of pink satin with little white polka dots and a tiny bow on the back. The texture was luxurious against his paw, and he couldn't help but marvel at how adorable they were. Your panties are really cute, he murmured, his voice filled with genuine admiration. Lily giggled, clearly enjoying his attention. Thanks, Tails. I'm glad you like them. Tails continued to play with her soft, cute butt, his fingers gently tracing the curves and edges. The sensation of her warm skin through the satin fabric made his heart swell with affection. He loved everything about her, from her playful spirit to her human softness. Lily leaned back into him slightly, allowing him better access and showing her trust. You really like my human butt, don't you? She asked with a hint of mischief. Tails nodded, his voice barely a whisper. I love it. You're amazing, Lily. Lily turned around to face him, her eyes filled with warmth and affection. She reached up and cupped his cheek, her thumb brushing against his fur. You're amazing too, Tails. Thank you for being so sweet. As Tails continued to explore, his paw traced up and down over a particular spot on Lily's panties. He noticed the way the fabric sank into her skin, creating a cute, enticing outline. His curiosity got the better of him, and he asked softly, what's this? His paw lingered on the spot, gently tracing the area right where her butthole was. The way the panties sink into your butt feels so cute here. What is it, Tilda? Lily giggled, a blush spreading across her cheeks. She looked back at Tails with a mix of amusement and affection. That's just my butthole, Tails, she said, her voice playful yet tender. You're really curious, aren't you? Tails' cheeks burned, but he couldn't help but smile. Yeah, I guess I am. It's just everything about you is so cute, Lily. Lily's smile widened, and she gave him a reassuring squeeze on his paw. I'm glad you think so. I like how curious you are. Emboldened by her response, Tails continued to gently play with the area, his fingers moving delicately over the soft fabric. The sensation was new and exciting, and he loved the way Lily responded to his touch. The way your panties fit you. It's really adorable, he said, his voice filled with admiration. I just want to keep touching you. Lily leaned back into him, her eyes sparkling with affection. I love how sweet and gentle you are, Tails. You make me feel really special. Tails felt a rush of warmth as Lily's request filled his ears. Her voice, soft and filled with trust, made his heart swell. May you touch me there more, please? She asked, her eyes meeting his with a mix of shyness and desire. Tails' heart raced, and he nodded, his voice gentle. Of course, Lily. He let his paw trace over the spot again, this time with more intention. The fabric of her panties felt smooth and delicate beneath his touch as he gently caressed the area where her butthole was. Lily's soft sighs and slight movements encouraged him, and he could feel the deepening connection between them. It's so soft here, Tails whispered, his voice filled with admiration and tenderness. You feel amazing, Lily. Lily closed her eyes, leaning into his touch, her body relaxing in response to his gentle caresses. Tails, you make me feel so good, she murmured, her voice a mix of pleasure and affection. Tails continued to touch her, his movements slow and gentle, savoring the moment. He could feel the warmth of her body through the fabric, the intimacy of their connection growing with each passing second. Lily, he said softly, I love how comfortable you are with me. Thank you for trusting me. She turned slightly, giving him a warm smile, her eyes glistening with emotion. I trust you completely, Tails. You're so sweet and gentle. I love everything about you. Lily giggled softly, her cheeks flushed with a mix of excitement and shyness. He, you can play with it more, she encouraged, her voice filled with playful warmth. Tails felt his heart flutter at her words. He smiled, feeling a deep sense of affection for Lily. Okay, Lily, he replied gently. With her permission, Tails let his paw continue its gentle exploration, tracing the outline of her panties as they hugged her body. His fingers moved with care, caressing the spot where her butthole was, the soft fabric creating a delicate barrier between them. Lily's quiet sighs and soft giggles filled the air, making Tails feel more connected to her with each touch. You feel so cute, Tails whispered, his voice tender and filled with admiration. I love making you happy. Lily leaned back into him, her body responding to his touch. Tails, you make me feel really special, she murmured, her eyes closing as she savored the moment. Encouraged by her words, Tails continued to play with the area, his movements slow and deliberate. The sensation of her soft skin beneath the fabric, combined with Lily's reactions, made his heart swell with affection. Lily, he said softly, I love how close we are. Thank you for sharing this with me. Lily opened her eyes and turned to look at him, her gaze filled with warmth. I love it too, Tails. You're so sweet and gentle. I'm really happy we're together.